So look, I'm gonna give you guys 3 business tips for 2020 to make sure your businesses are on the right track to establish business credit here in the new year. All right. First thing, we want to make sure that we have our business is actually set up as a business and not as a sole proprietor. So when I say business, I mean like an LLC or a corporation. Next thing is we want to make sure that we have an EIN number. All right. And actually, I said 3 tips, so I'm probably gonna have to slide in 4 to give you guys, make sure you guys on the right track. Okay. So 1 is business. Make sure business structure is important. Okay. And by the way, I'm down here in Davenport, right? At one of our listings, man. Hey, look, this is a nice golf course community. Nice for a vacation home, or it's not far from Disney. But anyhow, back to the business tips. Okay. So number 2, making sure that we actually have a physical location. So it can't be your home address. It has to be an actual physical location. It can't be a P.O. box. It has to be a physical location outside of your home address. Okay. Number 3, and this is pretty simple, but I think a lot of people overlook this one. All right. Your email address. It should not be a Gmail or a Ymail or a Yahoo or a Hotmail. It has to be your name or something like Emmitt@combspremier.com. So it'd be your name at yourcompanyname.com. You need to have a company email address. Okay? Need to have a company email address. And the last tip for today, I said I was gonna give you 3, but I'm giving you an extra one. The last tip for the day of making sure you're on the right road to establishing business credit, so therefore you can open up merchant accounts, open up commercial accounts, and everything, all these accounts that is not attached to your social security number, meaning it's separate from you. All right, this is our second line of offense, our second line of defense when it comes to protecting our personal assets. Make sure your company is in the 411 directory. All right, that's tip number 4. Most people don't even look at that stuff, but make sure your company is on the 411 directory. All right. And now I'm gonna give you a 5th tip, because I wouldn't be doing you any service if I didn't add this one in, because all these details matter. The 5th tip is making sure the phone number that you're using to set up these accounts are the same that's set up on Sunbiz for your corporation, and also on Dun Bradstreet. It's going to be very important. Whatever business number that you have on Dun Bradstreet, when you set Dun Bradstreet up, I guess that should be number 6, right? So I'm just giving you all type of gems, but make sure that you're staying consistent with the business phone number that you're using for your business. Okay, so whatever business number you're using to set up this, the 411, make sure it matches Dun Bradstreet. Make sure that same your business telephone number is consistent. All right, this is 5, maybe 6 good business tips to help you get off on the right start of establishing business credit. You're gonna need this stuff. Trust me, it's important. The way the business credit works, it's not like personal credit. It's another type of database, and it's a very, very unique database because it matches the information and how it's reported, right? So it matches the company, it matches the phone number, it matches the address on certain payments. So look, stay tuned. If you guys are more interested in some of the business stuff, I know a lot of people was asking me more about business credit and what they could do to continue to establish a business credit. Stay tuned. I'll be dropping a book later this year, and I'll be talking a lot about business credit because it's important, and business credit and everything has a lot to do with my business, has a lot to do with my real estate company. It has a lot to do with my personal businesses and other businesses outside of that, and also growth. A lot of times businesses fail because they don't have the proper resources, don't have the proper finances in place. So a lot of businesses fail because of this. All right. So I'm trying to help you guys make sure we level up in 2020. At least we're making some type of progress. And a lot of these things, a lot of these accounts that I'll be talking about, it don't take all day to get set up. It just take a little due diligence, time, patience to get on the phone, find out the proper requirements, but you got to ask the right questions. That's going to be important, because nobody want to give you an account that's not set up, that's separate from yourself. Everybody wants you to be the personal guarantor. So you got to make sure you're asking the right questions. But stay tuned, man. We're going to be dropping a lot more gems to make sure you guys getting started out on the right foot.